Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I'm already in the vibe. I've already shuffled. I've already got into the collective energy. So we just gonna get it started. You gonna see it when you see it. Press like when you see it. Share the video when you see it. Understand and know that every message won't be for you, but you might get a message today to help you move forward. We are talking about the full moon in Scorpio. It's a transformation. We start the month off in May with the full moon. We end the month off in May with the full moon. So it's going to be some great energy in between. In the meantime, for transformation, ascension, growth, and healing. Before I get to talking, because they want to talk, let's get into it. Heavenly Mother, Heavenly Father, Higher Self, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Guardian Angels, Archangels, deities that walk with me in the highest white lights in the universe. We come to you humbly, offering gratitude and thanks for the many lessons and blessings you have gifted us. Please continue to shine them down on us. We ask that you remove any curse and break every chain placed upon us and turn them into blessings. Allow us to open up and receive everything that is meant for us. Continue to release the things that no longer serve us as we walk in our truth. Again, we are forever grateful and thankful. For the clarity and insight and guidance for this full moon in Scorpio. The full moon in Scorpio will be happening at 11 degrees. So this is definitely mastering something of self. Look at that. The full. Off to a new journey. Yes. Off to the unknown. Because when you get to the other side, you don't know what's going to happen. The full moon in Scorpio is happening at 1:23. 123. It's an ascension. It's an upgrade. When we talk about the planetary aspects that are going to be occurring under this full moon energy, Mercury conjunct Chiron in Aries is one of the most important that I think, because Chiron exposes our deepest wounds and Mercury is that communication. You know the saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, is definitely not true. And this is healing some of the things that you've been told about yourself that are definitely not true. Healing things within self that no longer align with who you are becoming within your transformation. The way you speak to yourself, the way you see yourself, the way you envision yourself is going to be important. This full moon will trine Jupiter in Cancer. So there is a lot of emotional release within the foundation of self. Venus will trine Pluto, and Pluto rules Scorpio. Mars will square Jupiter, and Mars rules Scorpio. Venus will sextile Saturn, implementing a new view of you. Venus is in the third house of communication. The way you see yourself, the way you view yourself, the way you speak to yourself, the way you communicate with self and others, of course. And this is going to solidify the newness with Saturn in Aries. This full moon will also trine in sextile the North Node and the South Node. The moon and the sun will both trine in sextile both the South Node and the North Node. So things are shifting and realigning within self. Directions, plans, all of that. Two of Wands. We're going to get into these messages because it's a lot. What other energies would you like the collective to be aware of in this full moon in Scorpio energy? Oh. Woo. All right. We have the moon with the soul, the moon being in Scorpio, that transformation energy. We have Aries energy with I am. There's a lot of energy in Aries, and we talked about Venus sextiling Saturn in that energy. Mars will also be making action in Aries. And then we got Pisces energy with 12th house escape. These are endings. This is closure. Endings welcome new beginnings. We have Capricorn energy with its 10th house energy, career and reputation, masculine energy, father side energy, could be mother side energy, is family energy within the 4th and the 10th house opposite each other, right? What crystals will be helpful for the collective during this full moon in Scorpio? All right, we got blue tiger's eye. It's easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I am focused on my own sacred path. You should be focused on you. Calm mental chatter and clear confusion. Take steps to gain a new perspective on life. Increase emotional balance. We have Jade. I am incredibly lucky. I always have plenty of money with plenty to spare. Improve visualization of positive outcomes. Attract good fortune and good luck. Improve financial status. Activate your millionaire mind. The sun is in Taurus, and we are in the 2nd house of money, finances, self-worth, self-value, self-esteem, legacy, and the moon will be in the 8th house of shared debt, taxes, time, effort, and energy in which you share with others. And we have lapis lazuli out here. I receive messages all the time and follow my internal guidance. You better start trusting it. Activate, be a clear channel. Access the Akashic records. Stay grounded. Feel protected and safe. Promote clarity in the dream time. All right, so all of these, blue tiger's eye, jade, and lapis lazuli is going to be good for y'all under this full moon in Scorpio energy. Let's see what chakras, I would say the sacral, but they say the third eye and the crown. All right, we got a number 37 is a 10, liberation, unity, freedom, liberation. Assists in all systems of the body, supports inner stillness and courage, releases fears, because we are releasing in this full moon. Rest the left hand on your lap, facing upward. Lay the right hand over the lap, palm facing up. Allow thumbs to touch. Relax the shoulders back and down, lengthen the spine. Focus. I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. Oh, number 27, which is a 9, we are releasing the Kali Mudra. This assists with expansiveness, release, and spiritual purification. Directs breath and awareness to the neck and throat area. Energizes thyroid gland metabolism and energy. Releases muscular tension from shoulders, neck, and throat center. Interlace the fingers of both the hands in front of the heart with the right thumb over the left. Extend the index fingers upward toward the throat center. If you have thyroid condition, use this as a warning. Focus. I release all obstacles and align to my true nature. I release all obstacles and align to my true nature. I release all obstacles and align to my true nature. Good morning, good morning. All right, as above, so below. Let's get into it. Scorpio, full moon. All right, we got another number 37 on the board. That's 2 37s. We got 10s on the board. 10, 10, endings and beginnings. We got 2 9s out here with the 27 and the 36. So there's closures coming. We have the mirror, other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. So we talked about this full moon in Scorpio, right? It will be trining and sextiling the North Node and the South Node. So there can be vivid dreams of past lives, cycles closing at this time, right? You need to pay attention. I always tell you to remember to step back into reality, okay? We have a number 16, which is a 7 with the leap. We've seen that full out in the astrology, right? Ecstasy, bliss, and belief, right? This is standing on your faith. This is taking a leap and having faith and growing towards what it is you are going towards. Yes, another card for the sacred journey. We had that already. Also, a number 30, breaking down to a 3. Getting in alignment. Introversion, seeker, self-knowledge, right? This is a path where you are walking to learn self. Some of you guys are experiencing new gifts, and Spirit is encouraging you to tap in, to dive in. Oh, we have, look at that. We have a number 41, which is a 5 with the seer. Future prospects, decisions to make, seeking guidance. We've seen the 2 of Wands, right? Directions, plans, planning, right? Here we go. This is getting a glimpse at what your future could look like. Getting a glimpse at your path. If you are releasing and you are asking for clarity and confirmation during this time, you have to be open to the messages that you are receiving. All right. We got an empty well, a number 16. So 2 7s out here too. Introspection, right? It's time to replenish. It's time for you to ground. It's time to do your spiritual maintenance. It's time for you to learn how to fill your own cup. You cannot be great for anybody when you are no good for you. All right, we have netcasters. Preparations come to fruition. We have a 42 breaking down to a 6. All right, coming into balance. Things that you have manifested, you are going to be seeing as you are releasing and liberating yourself. Okay, I like that energy. All right, we got the spirit of river, water energy, movement toward adventure. We've seen that stepping into the unknown as you are embracing the transformation within self. Let's look at these changes and transformations. Full moon in Scorpio. Okay. We got inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Endings are nearly new beginnings. Nothing that you have not overcame so far you cannot overcome. Do you understand? This is why we learn from our past. This is why we take the lessons from our mistakes. Life is a cycle. And once you learn from those lessons and mistakes, you get off that hamster wheel and you move forward. Anything that is coming at you at this time is nothing you haven't been through before. It's nothing that you can't handle. All right, here we go. They out here. We got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the lights, laying foundations, divine plan. Some of you guys are getting that pull, getting that tug on your spirit to move. We got inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yes. We have the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. What you're seeking is seeking you at this time. We have earth pulsing, Taurus energy. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Right? Make sure you are replenishing. Make sure you are grounding. Make sure you are doing your spiritual maintenance during this time. And we have the age of the light. What did I say? You've been training for this for lifetimes. Nothing that you are occurring, you have never been through before. And with that south node, north node energy, you are going to be seeing that. Oh, I just heard warrior spirit waking up within you. Let's go. We got a number 13. We got 2 13s on the board. Death and transformation, 1313. Goddess of balance, equality. I create and foster reciprocal relationships. What we've been talking about. We have a number 8 out here. The Empress of the Night. Finale, we got 1010, we got 9s on the board. After the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. This is the transformation. This is the overcoming. This is the liberating yourself and releasing what no longer serves you. As above, so below. All right. We got candle with illumination. Some of y'all could be working on y'all candle magic. Some of y'all could be doing y'all altar work. You're going to be getting illuminated. Full moons are all about illuminations. We're going to have 2 in May. And in between will be the new moon in Taurus. Self-worth, self-value. Things are transforming. You're learning, you're growing. And then ascension comes with that full moon in Sagittarius. We got spells with alchemy. What did we talk about in the beginning? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But oh yes, they will. Mercury conjunct Chiron is freeing you up from those words that have stuck with you from a child. Freeing you up from those words that have kept you blocked and stagnant. And we have clouds with mystical. It's going to be a lot of mystical, magical energy alchemizing this weekend under this full moon over the next 2 weeks. A lot of illumination. A lot of you guys are tapping into your spiritual gifts. Ooh. As above, so below. Work on your protection work. All right. You got your familiar out here. You got your guardians out here. This full moon, we already seen the ancestors out here. Okay. We got divine feminine energy with the lady and goddess out here. Tapping into that. This full moon in Scorpio could be releasing. We talked about that energy in the 4th house of the home in roots. With this energy trining Jupiter. And we have cloak with concealment. All right, we just talked about doing your protection work. Cloaking your energy, protecting your energy during this time. As above, so below. All right, we got Yemaya, water energy. A lot of you guys are growing through an awakening at this time. We got Oshun, more water energy with fearless love. So we got a number 40, which is a 4, number 25. So we do got 777 on the board. We got 41. We got 2 41s. We got 5 5s. We got celestial alignment coming through. Working on your chakras. Balancing change. Oh. Okay, we got a number 43. We got 7s on the board. We got harvest coming through. I love this energy. And we got a number 17, star energy, breaking down to an 8. We got 8s on the board with brazen here. And we got a master number 22 with Gang Gang Sarah, resistance. You cannot be resistant to the change. You got to allow the change to occur so that you can grow. More 7s with that 16. We got joy. Some of you guys are giving birth to a new you. Some of you guys are giving birth to new ideas, nurturing yourself, going through a new parenting, reparenting yourself. All right, guardian angels, messages for the collective. It's divine timing. Okay? You wonder why things been slow, things ain't been happening. It's divine timing for this healing energy to come through. This full moon in Scorpio. It is a chance for you to release. It is a chance for you to let go. It is a chance for you to step into the unknown and walk into new territory and stop resisting the change that has been growing within you. Spirit says surrender. Can't make it up. It's time to let go. It's time to heal all those things within you that have been keeping you stagnant, keeping you weighed down. It is time to free yourself in this energy. You don't have to stay way down. Not if you don't want to. All right. We got Serenunos with life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. That sacral energy that I was talking about, that Scorpio full moon. Call your life force power and energy back to you. Reclaim your true self. We got Melchizedek with higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. This is that sacred path where you are growing within. Yes, you learned from outer experience. But now you got to learn from within. You got to learn from your triggers. Why are you this way? What makes you move the way you move? It's time to learn about self. It's time to get in tune with self. Oh, I'm hearing it. The doors of the church is open. Oh, yeah. All right, we got Master Buddha with increased awareness. Deep connection, trust your inner voice. Getting in alignment. I just heard getting in alignment with the divine. Messages for the collective, full moon in Scorpio. All right, these are going to be confirmations. 444, stability. Angels are guiding and supporting you, providing a stable foundation for your success. You got take a step. We seen that. Leap forward. 535, let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. That's what this full moon energy is all about. And we got 454, changes. Embrace change and take courageous steps to unlock opportunities for personal growth and spiritual transformation. They only confirming. They doubling down now. All right, we got reflection 987. Look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflection for your own development. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, they clarifying. All right, let's see what we got going on. Messages for the collective. Full moon in Scorpio. All right, we got source of light. Sources of light and positivity to others, achieving personal growth and wisdom. Your inner strength inspires others. You got to let people see it. You got to be you. We got spiritual elder. Destined to become a spiritual elder, easily discern truth from illusion, non-judgmental, unconditional love. Hello. We have stardom. Achieving a high social status, famous in entertainment, social media, famous. So some of you guys are supposed to put yourself out there. Some of you guys are supposed to be inspirational. We got Earth Soul. Sticks to what is socially accepted, desire to belong in a community, spiritually evolve here on Earth. Some of you guys desire to belong when you are supposed to stand out. Some of you guys are the blueprint. If you ever never felt like you fit in somewhere, that's because you are supposed to create what it is that aligns with you. Now we're going to look at some of these toxic relationship behaviors that we might have within self that we need to heal at this time. What does the collective need to heal within self at this time? They want one more. Can we get one more? Thank you. All right. We got ignoring achievements. Celebrate your own successes and seek partners who recognize and applaud your achievements. We have silent treatment. Encourage open communication and address issues directly. Silence can be broken with honesty. We have possessiveness. Encourage personal growth and trust within the relationship. Independence is essential. We have using love as a weapon. Recognize manipulation and refuse to let love be used against you. True love is nurturing, not controlling. And we have excessive control. Set boundaries and assert your independence. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect. Okay. Remember, the 8th house is shared energy. Let's see what's healing in the collective full moon in Scorpio. Doubling down, we got trust in yourself. You've got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. We talked about those gifts, tapping in. We have forgiveness. Remember, it's always for you. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone or maybe even yourself so you can stay on the path of your highest potential. And we have be present. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it as you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Being in that present moment, we talked about that energy shift where the multiple lives and past lives and just shifting into your own reality. And we have dependence. There's something or someone you are clinging to, and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the only approval you need is your own. All of these things will be healing in this full moon energy. All right, let's get the soul's truth for the collective. Let's help them shift. That's a lot. We're going to put those back and we're going to get a couple. I know it's a lot to shift. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take the shoulds and the limitations. Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Another card of forgiveness. Who am I ready to forgive? I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. C.G. Jung. It is time to let go, forgive, and move onward. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Write a forgiveness letter. Then practice the Ho'oponopono prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Messages for the collective. Full moon in Scorpio. All right, we got a reconciliation on the board, 21 breaking down to a 3. Time, space, and disagreements may have caused distance, but reconciliation is an invitation to meet again, not as who you were, but as who you have become. We have a number 20, judgment, a problem solved. The fog of uncertainty has lifted. revealing the solution you've been looking for. With clarity comes the release of an energetic blockage, allowing you to take action with confidence. Come through. And we have a number 10, Wheel of Fortune. Golden opportunity. Let's go. An opportunity presents itself to you, one that is rare, aligned, and perfectly timed. We had divine timing out here. There is great potential here. Will you step forward and claim it? Oh, I love this. At the bottom of the deck, okay, we got a number 14, break it down to a 5s. We got painful memories. Memories arise uncontrollably, dragging you into the past. These echoes are not here to torment you, but to teach you. Face them, understand them, and allow them to release their grip. What we talk about? What we talking about? You got to feel that shit to heal that shit. I tell people all the time, you know, when you do that shadow work, people don't like to relive things, but you have these nightmares. You have these constant thoughts that overplay in your head over and over again. Why not meet them? Why not face them head on? So you can gain a new perspective. When the light changes, so does the landscape. Try viewing this situation through a different lens and stay open to the wisdom that comes when you dare look from another angle. Some of you guys are flowing through a fear of change. We just talked about that resistance. Fear of change is natural, but remember that growth begins where comfort ends. Even if the path ahead feels uncertain, it holds the promise of something greater. Getting in alignment, aligning with the divine. All right. Let's see what the guardian angels, God's army, has to say for this full moon in Scorpio. Ooh. All right, we got the 6 of Swords. Perception of unity protects against accidents, heals the sick. Coming out here, all right? And this could be mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, or financially. There's a healing going on. The gentle God. All right, we have the 5 of Swords. Desire to know. The acquisition of wisdom. God, the highest being. So, if you are asking for clarity and insight, you'll be given. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the eternal God. Intellectual lucidity provides consolation and compensations. Okay, money flowing through. We have the Queen of Wands, the hidden God. Divine power guards against mental troubles. All right, being mentally protected against psychic attacks. This Scorpio full moon, love to see it. We got death. God, the end of the universe. Endings and rebirth influences health and longevity. What we in? Full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio rules the house of death. Come on. We have the 2 of Swords, the God, Lord of all virtues, breaking the circle, lifts opposing barriers, brings victory. Okay, they asking you to surrender what it is that you need to release. What is it that plays over and over in your mind? What is it that you can't let go of? They saying this the time you can give it over. We're going to transform you if you let it go. Forgive yourself, forgive the people, forgive whatever. Release and let it go in this full moon. Oh. We got the 10 of Thought coming right out. A situation that's been troubling you has come to an end. You can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. This can definitely be you, putting an end to what no longer serves you. Whew. Manifest your dreams. The full moon is in Beltane, so there'll be a releasing and there'll be a manifesting at the same time. You're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the steps toward the changes you desire, even if they're small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. Okay? All right, we're going to get an ancestor message. They got their book out here. Let's get an ancestor message. Oh, we got the altar of fire with good juju. That's two master number 22s out here. Okay, that good juju flowing through. Be inspired. There is something in the air. It is your success. Great things are happening. Open yourself to opportunities and unexpected choices. Claim your moment, beautiful. Embrace the rebirth in love, health, money, and happiness. This is not the time to tiptoe. Be big, be bold. You are manifesting wonderful outcomes, but you must take the creative action to let it all in. Be ready to expand and evolve. This is what you've been waiting for. Ancestral memory. The altar of fire is represented by Gaia Dua, the fire tree of the matriarchal Ican people. The fire tree holds the Kra, or life force energy. Life force energy already came out. Of the supreme being goddess Nyame. The fire trees were planted by the Queen Mother, who maintained the ancestral altars and shrines to goddess Nyame on behalf of her people. Ancestral medicine. Set up an altar in honor of fire goddess energy from the flame-loving cobra goddess Wajet, the Egypt to Madame Peel, the Hawaiian volcano goddess. Shadow aspect. Delays. There is the energy of confusion about your new beginnings, ideas, and success. You feel unmotivated. You are waiting for inspiration to hit. Be patient. What goes down must come up. Have compassion for yourself. Tarot correspondence, Ace of Wands. Declaration. It is easy for me to be successful. Okay. All right, we got the angels and ancestors deck. We are going to get a message from them. Oh, they got two. They got High Priest and Medicine Mother. Come through, Spirit. High Priest energy. Intend and create. Recognize you have the power to change your life, face your fear, and align with the light. In many traditions, the High Priest is the physical embodiment of divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. Inspired by ancient Egyptians, the priest is the divine consort to the high priestess. He is depicted with the hawk, which is the sacred to the Egyptian god Horus, and holding a wand of Anubis, the Egyptian guide to the underworld. The high priest is always spiritually connected and disciplined, with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader, or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. Extended message. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are given attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led to you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happen right before your eyes. Oh, beautiful. And we have Medicine Mother out here. Take action. Do what you know you need to do. Mother always knows best. They say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful. And this Medicine Mother, inspired by West African tribal women, have gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. And it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The Medicine Mother reminds you that even though you will have lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. Extended message. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You're ready. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but you are now being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. Ooh, these are some good messages today. We are going to close you guys out with a wisdom of the Oracle message. And we will be letting you guys go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are at the end. Let's see. We're not going to do 1, 2, or 3. We're just going to do one collective message. We got Go the Distance. A number 47, master number 11. The Scorpio full moon happens at 11 degrees. Pay attention. Pay attention. Endurance, strength, and the long haul. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations and the currents of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Relationship message. You either are in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time. For better or for worse, as you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself and are remade in new growth. You are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen to your heart. Isn't it magnificent? Prosperity message. Your most precious dreams are not about instant gratification, but enduring prosperity. This is a time to think long-term and engaged in continued action. You will experience momentum building as you translate the ebb and flow into slow and steady movement forward. Your efforts, ideas, and hard work now can lead to greater riches than you can imagine. Stoke the fire so that an uninterrupted stream of energy is available to support you in all phases of manifestation. Be assured that you are in the right place right now. Protection message. Do you feel as if you've been wandering in the desert now for ages and ages and nothing is happening? When you conjure up the image of a desert, you picture parched lips, sunburned skin, and mirages. But there is more to it than that. Amid the hot sands are creatures with resilient spirits, tough skins, and the willingness to burrow deep underground for water so that they may thrive. This is a time of developing survival skills and resilience. You are learning how to conserve your strength. And in this temporary time of austerity, it's wise to be selective about where you expend your energy. We already talked about that. Listen to the call of your soul because it will never lead you astray. It is an important time for letting go of what's not important. This whole message flows together. It is time to stop resisting the change. A lot of you guys have awakened to your spiritual gifts, and it's time to align to the divine. All right, guys. Y'all have a good full moon. Y'all do that releasing. Do y'all spiritual maintenance, spiritual baths. Cleanse your energy. Do some cord cuttings. Let go with what you need to let go and make peace within self because it's going to be important for your next step forward.